It's a pleasure for me to be here today. Good afternoon to all the participants to this event, Qual for Business. Just a few words about me. First, I'm a professor for 20 years in a Romanian university, and I am involved in both quantitative and qualitative research. Furthermore, I play the role of a business innovation coach for several years. I have worked with entrepreneurs, especially tech entrepreneurs from different countries in the framework of SME instrument on Horizon 2020. And in this period for the program Horizon Europe, I also played the role of business coach for EIC Accelerator. I have also founded last year business coaching company in Romania called INNO OPPO Capturing, in order to provide coaching and training for the entrepreneurs. Now, for today, I try to offer you insights, a qualitative approach of insights regarding the business innovation coaching missions that I have already done. I will move to the next slide, presentation agenda. I will present you some insights regarding the business innovation coaching, some concepts related to this coaching, also the benefits of the digital memory entitled The Brain in business innovation coaching services, and I will show you live two case studies on two projects I have been involved, Vision Board and Atlas project, using this digital memory, which enable the connection among the ideas shared with the entrepreneurs. Business innovation coaching relates to a process of co-creation of strategic knowledge between the entrepreneur or its team and the coach, based on the business context, depends on the life cycle stage, if it's a seed, it's in the seed stage, or in a project-to-project stage, or a scaling stage, and also on the market position, and the analysis of the needs of the coaching services beneficiary. Each coaching mission should be personalized or tailored to the needs of each entrepreneurial team. The objectives of the business innovation coaching are related to the clarification of the strategy designed by the entrepreneur with his or her team, to prioritize their action and implement the strategy, and challenge the mind of the entrepreneur and its team to approach the hypothesis from its strategy. I will show in this slide some practical examples of coaching service I have already delivered to entrepreneurs from different countries. I have worked until now with tech entrepreneurs from Spain, from Malta, from Italy, Czech Republic, Slovenia, and Serbia, and Romania. And here in the slide you have some examples of coaching services, such as market fit analysis and go-to-market strategy, development of business model and value proposition, assessment of key vectors related to business innovation, market penetration strategy, assessment of strategic intelligence readiness level, evaluation of strategic avenues for value creation, and so on. I will move to the benefits of the brain digital memory in business innovation coaching. This software enables the management of interconnections between a high number of ideas generated during coaching missions. Because I have delivered both face-to-face or remote coaching services, and the number of ideas discussed is impressive. It's a big data, a very huge amount of ideas discussed with the entrepreneurs and his or her team. And this platform, the software, offers the opportunity to make connections among the major ideas retrieved from the debates. Moreover, the software allows the connection of a wide range of documents to the thoughts from the brain. And during my two case studies, I will show you how we can connect different formats of documents like PDF, editable files like Word, or images, or even HTML. We can connect to the thoughts from the digital memory, the brain. These are just some examples. I put here in the slides some interconnections, but I prefer to show you live all this interconnection. I think that the presentation of this qualitative analysis software, the brain, is more effective to show you live the interconnection among the variables in the discussion from my business coaching missions. Here you have just several print screens from the software. But as I told you, I will show you live this work. I will connect to the software and excuse me, not the brain 7. And Vivo, you have already, it's a qualitative software I have used in previous research, but now I will go directly on the brain software. And this is my first example. It's related to business coaching mission on a Romanian startup called VisionBot. You can observe I have already integrated, I have connected a PowerPoint file here, and if I just click on it, we have a presentation, a brief presentation of the company. This tech startup offer an affordable pick and place machine, which is endowed with the computer vision software, enabling the assembly of electronic products and placing the surface mount devices like capacitors, resistors, and integrated circuits into circuit boards. And the target clients are electronic startups, the electronics makers, technical universities, and research and development departments from the companies. This is just an overview of the business. Regarding the tools, the business coaching tools, one of them reflects the business innovation roadmap. As you can see, it has 4 main pillars: the customers, the distribution, the offerings, and the processes. I have connected an Excel file to the business innovation roadmap, which is one of the coaching tools, and it offers me the opportunity to discuss with the entrepreneur to assess the key vectors of business innovation regarding the offering, the customers, the processes, and the distribution. And the entrepreneur self-assess the criticalness in what concerns the strategic importance using a scale from 0 very low to 10 high very high, and the preparation level of his company from 0 to 10, the same scale. And the Excel file computes the strategic delta, the opportunity index, and based on these insights, we can share the 4 vectors of business innovation in a matrix. And moreover, we can benchmark the 4 vectors with the other companies targeting the same life cycle. And we discuss the consequences and comments, and also the priority domains for taking action. And we can also assess the ideas in the same format, calculating the strategic delta index, assessing resources, partnerships, and have a long debate on all these issues. And for each of them, for example, I am here on the business innovation roadmap. I have ideas on the customer side. Yeah, and on the customer side, we have discussed the customer segmentation process. We have also a focus group on, and we had debates on the customer pains and gains and the ways how we can relieve the pains and to reinforce reinforce the gains, and also to co-create pick and place machine with clients during a hackathon. This hackathon dedicated to students in engineering from technical universities, and also we have also discussed the willingness to pay. And I presented to entrepreneurs the difference of willingness to pay in the theoretical approach and also in the reality. So the collection of this kind of documents is valuable and offers me a large amount of information to provide them. Also on the customer segmentation, I can discuss with them the forecasts, their forecasts regarding the geographical distribution of sales on different regions, considering the number of products that he intended to offer in different segments for electronic makers, technical universities, R&D departments, and so on. Also for distribution, you see, I can also create new thoughts, and here I can discuss on the added value partners for this company, the geographic distribution of clients. We discussed about the online sales and also the search engine optimization. This is just one of example, and now I would like to present you live and to show you exactly how can I create these links, the interlinks, the interconnections between a main idea and the subsequent ideas. Here is a second business coaching on Atlas, a new project. Here I have deployed just an image which presents the case, and this business represents a marketplace that offers deployment-ready AI components, and the business case reflects a patentable augmenting the methodology, which makes the AI components reusable and multi-purposeful, and the value proposition is crystal clear. It reduces the market entry by 12%, cost by 25, and risk to 0. The main challenge is that the majority of AI projects never reach to real life deployment, and moreover, most of them cannot be reused. And this startup created this augmenting methodology, enabling them to be reusable and multi-purposeful. Now I will go. Sorry, the brain. I'm back. I will show you how can we create links with other issues discussed during the session with the entrepreneur and his team for this project. For example, I would like to add a new child. This is the parent. It's called the parent, this link. And now from here, I add the child, and I can insert value proposition from supplier side, because this is the AI as a software business model, and it connects suppliers of AI components on the one side, and on the other side we have the clients. And I can also create another child value proposition from client side. Now, for the value proposition from supplier side, I can I can add an attachment, I can link to a file, and here for the level of suppliers, I have already prepared a document, and I link this document, and it reflects from the supplier side the value proposition canvas. And you can see the suppliers are the companies interested in selling AI technologies or components through this marketplace. And I have discussed all these gains, pains, and gain creators and pain relievers. I have discussed with the entrepreneur. I have proposed them, and after that I have discussed and tried to see their relevance for them. For the, you see, I have just connected from supplier side. On the client side, I make the same. I add an attachment, I link the file, and I add the value proposition from client side. And I have this information. The clients are the company interested in deploying AI technologies available in this marketplace. And in the same context, I discussed on the gains, the pains, gain creators, and pain relievers. Moreover, I would like to create a new child from the business coaching atlas called penetration strategy, because one of the roles that I was assigned to this company was to develop ideas regarding their penetration strategy, considering their innovative business model. And moreover, for the penetration strategy, I need to create new, you will see, a new child for innovators. And I click here on penetration strategy. Yeah, you see, I have innovators. I will create another one, another segment, early adopters. I consider the model of innovation diffusion also for early majority. If I made early, I spelled early majority. Late majority. I can display and laggards. Now, for innovators, yeah, I can put this in the first place. I add an attachment. I will link a file for innovators. And I click on it. We can observe that for innovators, we have this penetration strategy. And I presenting the marketing channels appropriate to target these innovators. And I will do the same for, you see, I put in the first place early majority. I add attachment, early majority, the file, and I will have the insights related to this child, early majority penetration strategy, and so on. For the, I can put the same type of files for all of them. If I want to come back, just click on it, and I see I discussed the value prop, and after that I can make more and more childs. You see, thoughts. All the thoughts can be added in a hierarchical using this hierarchy. So we can have different levels in this hierarchy of information. And in the qualitative sessions, because all the business innovation coaching are based on a qualitative approach, we have a lot of discussion. We have open questions. The entrepreneurs addresses me a lot of open questions, and I try to give him a lot of feedback. And all this information should be synthesized. And this the brain software allows me the opportunity to have a clear overview of all the issues discussed with the entrepreneurial team. And moreover, I can add the different types of documents that are my work, and we will discuss later during the mission. I think that I have already had the 20 minutes allocated. Yeah, please.
Yeah, you have some more. No, yeah, you are right.
If you have questions for me, from my point of view, I would. That's I can continue, but I think that if there are questions, it would be great to have a discussion with the participants. It's more important.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So thank you, Alexandru, for your presentation. So I ask once again, I invite our participants to present questions. And we already have one from Américo Alves. So he asks in the chat, if you are experienced with, how do you contrast using the brain versus Miro, Mural, Claxton for the same purpose? So we are talking about tools that allow us to organize ideas.
I would like to tell you that I have used until now only the brain as an instrument. For the qualitative data analysis, I have also used NVivo software, which is also interesting to if you have a large amount of data, but NVivo, for example, doesn't offer this capability to structure the information using the parents and children. And you observed in my presentation. For the moment, I haven't tried the solutions that you have presented here, Miro, Mural, or Klaxon. But thank you so much. I will take a look on them and try to see which are the benefits, the added value of these solutions. And after that, I can tell you which are the differences. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, Alexandru, as we are waiting for some more question, I will try to tell you what I understood of your presentation, and you can tell me if I got it right in order to validate it. So what I get is that you conduct coaching sessions and you gather all the data from those coaching sessions. So one question would be, how do you register the data? Do you record it? Do you take notes? And then I was curious about how you analyze the data, because as we have seen, you use NVivo. Do you use it to categorize, and then building on those ideas, you go to the brain and synthesize ideas? That would be also a question. And the other one is looking to validate my interpretation, is how do you communicate this data? Do you feed it back to the clients? How does it work?
Each business coaching mission is unique, because the way of working depends on the interest of the beneficiary or the client. So before the pandemic, I delivered face-to-face coaching missions. In one of them, for example, the entrepreneurs, that's the first phase. The entrepreneur presents me his or her business case. He explains me exactly the business model and all the pillars of the business model, the value proposition, and which are their ideas to develop the business plan for the scaling process, because most of them are in the seed stage. And my mission is to offer them insights from my expertise, how to develop their business plan, their business model. And some of them allows me, for example, a period of time to reflect on the insights, on their questions, and after that we'll discuss. But in other cases, there was just a session, questions and answers. They presented me their business model, and I needed to offer them in real time, immediately, my feedback. Yeah. In this case, for example, if they offer me, for example, 1 hour to reflect on a topic, a specific topic. In this case, I prepared on my ideas on this software on the brain. And I think I have created several interconnections, and also I added the documents, and I presented them all my insights regarding their specific topic. But in the case of live discussions, we haven't registered. Yeah, they were face to face. We haven't registered, and it was important that my brain is capable to deal with a very large amount of data, and it's really it's exhausting. It's very important to be very attentive to all the issues discussed during such a session. Unfortunately, it's not allowed to register the session, even if we were in online context, in pandemic context. There was just a discussion, and I needed to be all the time very attentive to all the insights discussed in order to provide relevant feedback.
Okay, thank you. So we do have 2 more minutes. Is there someone with a question? You may write it in the chat. You may put your little hand, your Zoom hand up. No. So the brain, it's a paid software?
It's a freemium model. Yeah, okay. They provide for free for 30 days. It's free, and after that there are the premium services provided, professional version, which you can pay. You need to subscribe, and you can pay monthly or yearly, and you have a discount, like the majority of the software solutions.
Yeah. I do find it looks interesting as a tool to do mind maps, and the ability to go and the ability to go to the files. I would say that NVivo has something a bit similar. It doesn't do mind maps, but it does concept maps. So so it is a bit. It may be used with that goal. And you can have connections with data, but it is, I find it interesting, very interactive, and that, of course, it's something that we appreciate very much.
Yeah, I have worked first with this software 6 or 7 years ago. I made a research stage for 3 months in Brussels, and in intercultural management department, and that was the first time when I was involved in a qualitative research. Before, I worked only on the quantitative side of the research, and being in intercultural management, you need to discuss all the specific issues. Yeah, you deal with people belonging to different cultural backgrounds. And it was very interesting because in this case, I registered my conversation with the managers from different software companies from Brussels. And after that, using the entire information, I have used NVivo and also the Brain for making the data analysis. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alexandru. We will now move to our next session, and Fabio, the word is up to you.